Oh, this is fine. Alright, and I guess we should start the game proper. This sure as hell isn't my apartment. That sure as hell is my plant, though. Pretty depressing. Yep. Oh, we can, like, use these as stairs. It's like I'm doing, one of those, you know, the adventure puzzle things where you do the stair thing. Just kinda... No, wait, there we go. Ah. It's good to know, though. The handle turns, but I can't open it. That means it's locked. Actually, I guess it means it's not locked. A guest book, eh? Ooh, Bernard. Definitely some distance in years between all the visitors. Are we V, then? Greetings, visitor. You're more than welcome to sign your name and the date of your visit into this guest book. Once you've done that, we welcome you to explore the library to your heart's content, so long as it isn't after closing. Once you've had your fill, please let yourself out. You'll find a key to the front door on one of the desks in the study. Alright. One of the desks in the study, eh? That seems reasonable. Can't see a thing. Who knew it'd get this dark out? I love how we're, like, totally fine with it being a Arctic hellscape outside. Doesn't look like it's plugged in. Ah, some asshole kids have been smudging it all up, though. That's definitely a public library for you. At least you hope it's the asshole kids. Sometimes the smudgers are, people who don't have an idea of what privacy should be. The ticks fill up on blood. A pustule pulses on a dead dog's eye. Like these, your head shall burst. Like these, your head shall burst. Am I dead now? Did I die? Okay, so we don't go by SCP rules, apparently. Welcome message. Greens visitor, we'd like to take a moment to tell you about our wonderful library. The Library of Ouroboros is a state-of-the-art facility designed to replicate the rural charm found in many older buildings without the associated risks such buildings are known to acclimate. The building might seem like a strange sight among Wall Street's many towering skyscrapers, but we believe this dichotomy will be what sets us apart. We're glad that you've decided to give us a chance and hope that our stock of books will appeal to you. Obviously, our collection of information isn't so vast as to encapsulate the whole of the internet, but we hope the charming aesthetic design of our library will help you escape from the hustle and bustle of New York life. If you hear any strange footsteps, don't worry. There may still be construction going on above or below you. From us all, thanks again. So, I don't know if it's because we don't know the true nature of this place, but they don't seem to be informing our new character where he is properly. Last I remember, I was sitting at home, but it's the strangest thing. Now I can't remember what it is about or who or what sent it. Probably should have read that. I also don't remember putting anything in my pocket, but I feel something. Press N to open notebook. Oh, okay. Room 1, you should really clean this place up. Don't lose the trash. And a bunch of garbly scribbles that probably mean something. Room 2, this room makes me wish I had someone to vent to. Okay. Room 3, I think I'm cracking under the strain. I had the strangest inclination to walk straight into a wall. Room 4, there's a secret path in the dark. Room 5, art can be really illuminating. I see. Okay, that's an interesting notebook. I don't know if we wrote it or... Ring ring, hello. Can't move at all, feels warm to the touch. Fire? Try that again. There we go. I'm helping! Long list of books and the dates they were checked out. Funny, none of them have the year listed, only months and days. screen looks burnt out. Nothing happens when I press buttons. Well, press more buttons then. Talk about a blast from the past. All the phone numbers are 3 digits too short. Oh, jeez. Whee! Yes. Yes! Give me random shit to do. How did you know I live for this? Haha. Alright, let's answer that. Let's look around a bit more. Oh, hey! This one's not working. Broken. Doesn't look much better than I feel. At least this one doesn't look like a spider to me. Dead. I mean, this is a rather pleasant library, assuming the book selection's good. Then again, apparently it's filled with romance. I need to find the right key. Well, apparently it's in a desk. Yes. Make more garbage. Oh my god, yes. PC load letter? What does that mean? Oh, wow. Okay, yep, definitely gave flashbacks to working in an office. Weird, almost all the words are crossed out and the pages are stuck together. I can't open this any further. Ew. Ouroboros, a circular symbol, the snake swallowing its tail, representation of the endless cycle of death and rebirth, of wholeness, the infinite, and a certain kind of cloy meaninglessness. Never put much stock into mysticism, but in this place it's pasted all over the goddamn walls. Tough to avoid that. Last I remember, I was on some occult website, sitting on the farthest end of the internet, past the places that I'd normally dissuade the less curious, had just a little too much time on my hands. I remember falling asleep. Now I'm here. The record said that this place is the Library of Ouroboros. Remember reading something about that, but not what or where. If you're reading this, keep an eye out. Something isn't right. Ouroboros. V. So we're not V. V was between is the visitor after Bernard but before us. Welcome message. Peace be to you, friend. We're glad you decided to join us. Despite its name, the library is open to all people of all sorts of faiths. With our vast tracts of religious knowledge, modern, old, and otherwise, we're certain you'll find the peace you seek. We know you've traveled far to arrive here, so please do rest. Keep an open mind and read to your heart's content, and we'll be sure that you're well provided for. One matter of note, we ask you not to linger after closing or to descend too far into the library's bowels. Some of our books are quite old and very sensitive to the ingress of foreign temperatures and moistures. Thank you for understanding. So the messages are separate per person. So V was kind of turned off by the usage of Ouroboros as a symbol. So they're like, no, it's not religious. Don't worry about it. Oh.
I left something for you by the place where you arrived.
No, this is Patrick. Let's see if we can answer that phone first. Oh my god, a Nokia. Coming call unknown. Accept?
Hello. Welcome to the Library of Ouroboros. We're glad that you've decided to visit our humble institution. Hopefully, you'll find what it is you're looking for. Please be informed that the library is closing. Since most of our staff are currently away, please lock the door on the way out. We hope you've enjoyed your visit.
Alright, well, let's find that key and get out. Said I left a key somewhere around here. Welcome message. Thanks for visiting the Library of Ouroboros. Thanks for visiting the Library of Ouroboros. Thanks for visiting the Library of Ouroboros. Thanks for coming. You can go now. Okay. Oh, key. Alright. And then we'll pick up that thing on the way out. All good. Is it here? Yeah, we could just leave. Bye-bye. This can't be right. Oh, well.
Hello. We'd like to inform you that the library is now closed. Note that it is unlawful to remain on the premises after closing. This is your one and only warning.
Look, I tried to leave. No. I tried to leave, okay? It's your fault I'm here now. Not plugged in, still sparking. Strange. Battery powered? Laptops haven't been invented yet, probably. They definitely don't look like laptops. Is that one of the fans? A kind slumber. I've been driving for miles and miles and miles. It's night. I'm tired. So tired. Been on the road for what feels like days. Don't like this constant moving. Never have. But it wasn't this bad when I was younger. Could sleep in the car while my parents drove. Now I don't have anybody to drive me. Two of them got too caught up in some of the darker parts of our world. A black library by her old house. They went in, never came out. They're why I can't sleep. Their book, what I learned without trying as I opened the dusty thing, sitting disused as I cleaned out what remained of the attic. Didn't even mean to, and yet, here we are. There have been no other cars for hours. This dark stretch of road, my truck all I've known, as I drive along a halo of blue and red. Of red and blue neon forms in my windshield, a bastion in the dark, a tiny diner. I'm not hungry. I'm not thirsty, just tired. But all the same, I take the exit as it comes up, pulling into the parking lot between a beat-up jalopy and a truck that looks like mine. I hardly feel the cold outside. I hardly feel anything. It's like being trapped in somebody else's body, and things don't feel like they fit right on my muscles anymore. The diner's just as cold as the outdoors, and hardly more inviting. The distressed red plethora of a bunch of booths that should have been trashed years ago, dirty tables, floors buffed into a mockery of cleanliness. Empty, but for a man in a heavy coat in one corner and a waitress in the other. The man is standing. The waitress is also standing. They look like prize fighters about to square off, or they would if they were looking at each other. Instead, I can't see the man's face or his collar and hat, and the woman is looking at me. Seat, sir? I nod. Rough weather out, she says, trying to smile as I take my seat. I can tell I look terrible. Do you know a place where I can get some shut-eye? I ask, almost without realizing it. I can't sleep, but maybe I can still try. Not a motel for miles. You can sleep at your table if you want, though. You don't even have to order anything. Thank you. I set my head down on the table, and my eyes won't shut. That black knowledge slithered its way from those stained pages and into my brain, and now it grips my eyelids, forcing them wide. The diner is sideways. I'm like this for a few minutes. Then there's something else. Then there's someone else standing sideways in front of me. That man in that coat. His face is a dark red mask. Sleep deprivation. Tired, buddy? I nod. The table is cold against my numb face. I think we can help each other. He reaches towards my face, laying a hand upon my cheek. There's a flicker of feeling, of warmth, that cuts through the fog that swallowed up my head for days. As he withdraws his hand, I see a strip of ragged flesh in it, which he brings to his face. When he lifts his hand again, the flesh is gone. Thanks, buddy. May I take the rest? I nod. The table is cold against my face. As I finish nodding, he turns my head roughly and grabs at it, pulling away another strip of red. There's feeling. The tiredness becomes more pronounced. He doesn't ask anymore, he just takes. Each time his hand comes down, a little part of me leaves. But at that point, I don't much care. Take it all. I like to rest. The table has turned red, like the seats around us. Time passes, feelings gone. Sleep. The man in the coat takes down his collar and I see my face looking down at me. Tired. He reaches down into my pocket, fishes out my keys. Rest easy, buddy, he says, and something else that I don't hear. He's gone. It all is. Okay. Somebody's a little under the weather. Well, someone's made a mess. I can't help but feel as if I stand before the precipice of some terrible reality, left one room only to come right back to it. Shame there's no place to go but straight ahead. I've hidden a few tools in this room in case the path ahead isn't what I hope it is. If they're not here anymore, then good news. The path ahead, at least immediately, is probably safe. Zero chance of any hostile entities. If they're still here, though, well, I hope they're useful to you. You're going to need all the help you can get. From V. It's a code. I get it. That's the number. It's the number 4, number 2. Probably safe. I guess 0. 402. There's a 1 right here. 4102? 4102. Oh look, there's actually like a path. The voice said that they left me something over where I first came in, but I don't know if that's still the case. Ah. Something about this plant feels wrong. 4102. There we go. Thanks, V. Picked up the lockpick. Look, I'm trying to leave.
We've given you chances. Ample warning. You proceed, we threaten. Continue on your current path, and they will find nothing left of your head. We swear it. For the last and final time, go back from whence you came.
Look, I'm trying, man. To know largely obscured by blood, you can make out only a handful of words. And one of the dustier books fell apart in my hands. There were these arcane scribbles. Feels. After I threw it away, still not quite right, like something watching. Scribbles, they're not real. There's not a real word on this page. Too smudged to be legible. Pretty shoddy barricade. Someone must have been desperate. That's a key or something, right? No. What is that? Is that a chess piece? Is that a tiny chess piece? You picked up forbidden knowledge? Okay. That's just an event. No big deal. Just some forbidden knowledge. Do I have an inventory? Look, I tried to leave. I heard that. Alright, so voice on the phone on the Nokia wants me gone. Bit of a tight squeeze, ain't it? Oh, here we go, here we go. Trying to put my amateur lockpicking skill to the test. Got it. Fuck yeah. What? What? Again? I thought I just went outside. How the hell is it locked if I just came from here? Well then, Somehow this room is even worse than the last ones. Before there might have been an odd feeling in the air, a certain untraceable scent, but at least it felt like somewheres people had been. Here? Something's definitely wrong. I can hear something deeper in this room, barely perceivable, crying out in pain. Here goes nothing, from V. Hang in there, V. Oh, I do have a flashlight still. Look at that. There's no way I'm in the same library I was in earlier, right? This room is massive. Not quite how that pen's supposed to go, I think. Turn off the lights in case I need to hide or something. Can I crouch? Oh, I can't crouch. Let me crouch. The Minister's Doom, Act 4. Kill me, damn you. Kill me. Are you pleading for mercy, I wonder? Or the savage last of your okay. Here. You guys can read it if you want. I know these are probably important or whatever. My god, get back. Ah. A madman. But honestly, I'm not feeling it. Who knew there'd be reading when we visited this library? The hell kind of ink is this? Ooh. What? Just flings it up. Sure, why not? Oh, jeez, look at the ceilings. Ouroboros. Ooh. Sneaky snoo, I'm coming for you. Oh, jeez. That sounds like we're getting closer to it, so we're gonna go the other way first. Oh. Wrong turn. Uh-oh. Did we die? That's the way we came from. In case we have to run. Yeah. This seems fine. It's a lot of cameras. On the failures, word has it that those who pass the librarian's bleak test are granted knowledge beyond the ken of any other. But you want to know about those who failed. Each fate is as miserable as the next. But very well. Some few are allowed to retain their sentience but lose all mobility. Their spirits are torn from their bodies, with the latter being cast away. The librarian takes these spirits and compresses them. That's right. Those tomes you've seen lining this place, those books you've ignored, many of them were once like you, poor fools lost in a foreign place. But then there are the husks. Shambling bodies that move without direction through the library's infinite halls, searching for heads that have long since been taken from them. Are their souls still here, locked away in some dark, forgotten keep? Potentially. But they will search fruitlessly and forever. These fates are equally terrible, forever trapped in place, forever cursed to wander, but there is one worse than both. Especially poignant failures, those who attract the librarian's knowledge but fail in the end, are given especially poignant. Poignant? Am I saying that right? Probably not. Punishments. Some say that the library's deepest depths, the walls shudder and shake and pulsate with life that should have died long ago. And some say that these walls are formed of those promising few who could not prove themselves. Oh, joy. Is there any egress from this place in death or otherwise? Perhaps, perhaps not, but I'll certainly never see it. I see. So the books are the dead people. And then those who are promising but still fail. So main characters like us. We become the walls of this place. Oh, and there's headless bodies walking around. Going to probably kill us. Oh, this is fine. We can just not go in there. Okay. Oh, god damn it. What the hell's going on? Why am I back here?
Like a beetle in an antline's trap, you flail your way deeper. It is gratifying to watch you wriggle your way to your doom. We so rarely have new visitors. Perhaps we won't spatter you across these walls. Perhaps we'll allow you to stay, join the others. It is what you want, is it not?
Is it? Kinda want to live, so I guess that's preferable, but eternal torment was what the book described. Okay, so wait, what would have happened if we went into that, scary hell portal and all that stuff? There's multiple things I could have done now that I didn't. Made it to this room, and I'm not going any further. Caught a glimpse of him. Bastards that had been talking in my ear. Was wearing a dark cloak, so I couldn't see much more of his figure. Shape of his head wasn't human. Makes sense. Can't stop capitalizing his name. Psychosomatic? Psychosomatic. Or did he do something to me? No, I won't be able to stay here forever. No, he's waiting for me, just a little beyond the door on the other side of this room. Looks like I've got a date with his crevasse. Anything's preferable to what I think he's got in mind for me. If you're reading this, you should probably join me down here. Whatever's ahead won't be pretty. Okay. So V. Don't know what this is, but it sure doesn't look safe. So V may have jumped in there, whatever that is. Never trust a skeleton. I wouldn't even be here had you not been so damn curious. Only caught a letter from a friend, and then you woke up here, yeah? Nothing you did? I know better. You've searched for the library at home, actively tried to be ensconced by the pull of black knowledge in forgotten places on the internet, in the dusty cabinets of the world. You were looking for something. We both know why. It was all because of that letter. My cat is clawing at my door in real life, and it fucking terrified the shit out of me. You were looking for something. We both know why. It was all because of that letter. But it isn't just guilt that moves you, is it? It is that hungry feeling, that desperate wish to know that there is All there is before the grave wraps its gnarled hands around your legs and pulls. Though mine has been lost to the ages, I can sense your heart beating. In fact, everything in and around the library can. Poor stupid bastard. If you recognized what forces you've caught the attention of, I think you'd go the way the one before you did. Talking about V. So V pretty much committed suicide by jumping into that pit. That's impossible. I'm sure there was a door here. The freaking copier still works. Oh, they got red on it. No. I need a clean copy. The boss isn't going to accept red. No, come on. Try again. God damn it. The copier's... the red ink is bleeding or something. You know, whatever makes the red go when it's not supposed to. Still locked. I wonder if there's even anything behind this door. Well, I can no-clip and see. Spooky. Something about this room is unnatural. I don't like it at all. He was old as sin, perhaps older, and he had lived alone for a long time. Over his many years, he had accumulated much wealth, knowledge, fond memories, but nothing to stop the onset of time. As he walked the dark halls of his mansion, as he paced in the dark, as he worried away his time in his study, time continued along, tearing at his flesh, bending his brittle bones. The hands of the clock peeled his organs away from his body one by one until his waning strength finally failed him. He was found slumped in his chair, surrounded by books bearing unidentifiable sigils. In the end, even they had not saved him. Picked up clock tablet. It's a puzzly thing over there. When adulthood found her, she found herself desiring solitude more and more frequently. Since her youth, her home had sat at the edge of a vast forest, which her family had warned against exploring. But on the night of her 13th, she went, alone, to finally explore it. The woods were equal parts dark and foreboding, within sickly antlers, creating almost a fence of wood. As she weaved between them, she arrived at a derelict cabin, abandoned for years. Naturally, she entered, her curiosity driving her. They said that the marks found on what remained of her body afterwards bore wounds, as if made by a bear, though few had seen a corpse so thoroughly savaged by an animal. Well then. Bear tablet. Key, see, and go. You bitch! Ooh. I did not like that. Fuck off. He was only a child, left alone for too long, as children are wont to do. He went off in the high, grassy hills above the apartment complex he called home. The tall grass came almost to his chin, tickling his nose when he stepped forward. The music started. Have I been in here too long? Probably. The freedom normally kept from him was finally his, and it was magical in its own way. So deeply enthralled with the hills, the grass, the view of the town was he that he did not think to listen for the rustling of grass. When the snake's fangs sank into his young flesh, they met no resistance. His body was found days later, huddled in a ball. Snake tablet. In her middle age, she had little to do, and so gained a fascination with the old radio in her attic. It was a relic from her childhood and never worked properly. As she waned in the seclusion of her home, a desire to see it working again overtook her. Her curiosity matching her seclusive nature in equal parts, she plumbed the knowledge into the dark recesses of her attic, building capacitors and vacuum tubes, twisting metal and wires. In the end, the radio sang. It was more than a radio should have been. Flames spouted from speakers, from wires, from the shattered glass tubes. The fire ate up everything it touched. She was reduced to a blackened skeleton. Ooh. Fire tablet. Well, these have been rather pleasant ways to die. He was 16 when he went driving alone for the first time. His family had kept him from the world, he said, and it was more than high time he went and learned about what was out there. It was less than an hour before he was lost. He hadn't received his license yet, after all, and there were many winding side streets surrounding the small town he called home. It was on the lightless intersection where he met his fate. A pickup hit his sedan without stopping. As his vehicle spun out and rolled into a ditch, the pickup vanished into the night. His head was pulverized by the steering column, turning it into little more than paste. Ooh. Car tablet. Looks like the phases of the moon. Alright. So do we put these to the ages of the victims? Because that was red. So first would be Snake. Then would be Bear. No, wait. Oh, wait. No. Okay, Snake goes in the first, and Bear goes in second, and then Car goes there, Fire goes there, Clock goes there. Did I do it? No. Oh, you know what? Never mind. For some reason, I kept thinking the bear was an adult. No. Car and Bear need to be flipped. Alright, here. Take all these out. Okay. So it goes Snake because he's a kid. Car because he's a teenager. Bear because she's an adult. Fire because she's middle-aged. And Clock because he's old. Okay. I for some reason, I thought the bear was a child again. I mean, like, at 13. The safe contains a lump of blackened flesh. Oh, joy! It's hard to even be surprised anymore. Hey.
You piqued our curiosity. We read your book, discovered that, for a mortal, you're rather unique.
I really doubt
The
that.
same way that a human might consider a primate, you almost remind us of ourselves.
Huh.
Though, of course, we'd never stoop to your level.
I mean, that's probably about right. I'm not particularly unique, but, you know. I would be the primate of something. Christ, it might be safer not to move on at all. Yeah, probably, but nowhere to go but forward, am I right? A brief history of the galaxy. That thing in the safe, I think I recognized it. The blackened meat?
Get out! Get out! Can't you find your way out?
I'm working on it. Huh. Oh geez, that's a hand. There's something sinister about these paintings.
You should find your way out soon. You won't want to be there when the light fades in full.
Something's blocking me from getting to that door. Oh. Forbidden knowledge. Oh, shit. What's happening? Stop. Oh, ew. I fucked up. Oh, no. Did they eat me? Ugh. At least I got my internet. Oh, is it? You know nothing about the people you talk to on the internet, so what if they're, like, in this meat level? Look, guys, I know this is supposed to be scary, but this is not my first meat level. Oh, thank God, I'm finally back where I entered. Time to get the hell out of here. Are we really? Did we really start over? No, because this is open now, right? Yeah. Press key. Can't interact with anything anymore. Fuck. That's about right. Oh, are we gonna go on a roller coaster?
You're finally here. Certainly kept the suspense going. Stay right there. We shall be with you shortly, and once we're there, we'll turn your form into something more palatable.
Nope.
More arms, we think. More legs. The eyes. Stay right there.
I wanna go on the roller coaster! Stairway to heaven, let's go. Stairway to heaven, let's go to freedom, no! Damn. Fuck, okay, looks like something goes here, okay. Well, isn't this place a wreck? If I lived someplace as disorganized as here, I think I would be a matter of time before I was swallowed up by all the trash. I like the staircases, though. They're a nice touch. Did I write this? You're probably wondering what needs to be done here. I think deep down you already know. Since you're so inclined to play dumb, though, I'll give you a hint. It'd be a lot easier to get around here if you could organize everything somehow. Alright. This needs to be like a shelving. Bunch of shelving, and that's a chair? Okay. Shit. Okay, I can do this. Nope, that's chess pieces. Oh wait, do I need any of them though? Phones. Lots of phones. Lovely. Okay. Nope, it won't let me. It distinctively will not let me get on there. Oh, no, ooh. The first. Okay. Tablet 1. Okay, so this is progress. As gross as it is. The way these things wriggle, it's almost as if something is alive within. Well, we know it's something alive. The second. Tablet 2. Oh, I see. Excuse me, pardon me. The fourth. Tablet 4. Third, yep. Joy of the recluse. For his 5 fingers, he lost 2. Only 3 remain. Without the first, he would have been an animal. Without the second, he would no longer condemn. Without his final remaining finger, his hand would look a little strange. Okay, so first finger is thumb. Yes, I know the thumb is not a finger, but whatever. The second is pointer finger. His final finger, his hand would look a little strange. So I guess that would be his pinky. Only 3 remain. The third. Wait! I need that. Fourth. Okay. Yeah, you little bastard! This is what things look like here, anyway. I've spent a lot of time in this hellhole, and I'd be willing to bet if you dug up the floorboards anywhere, this is what you'd find. Eyes, pulsating flesh, red guts, blood. That's what I think. I think this is all there is. A place like this, without a cease, that couldn't exist on its own. An empty nothingness. No, if it's going to make up all this space, it's going to contain so much knowledge. It is so far-fetched that something might have changed in its makeup, that it might have come alive. Forget it. I can see you already have your own beliefs. Well, maybe you're right. Maybe I'm wrong. It doesn't goddamn matter. This room is a trap. Must be. Those tables with those notes weren't here until earlier. I can't say when, but I think they came for you. Serves you right. I know you're kind. But if it'll help you get the hell out of my room, well, it's a test too. Christ, I can still see your slack-jawed expression. Fine, I'll give you not 1 but 2 whole hints. Even a damn fool like you should be able to use them. 1, the librarian would like to give you a hand. 2, the flesh in that safe does not operate like its predecessor. Interesting. Librarian like to give me a hand. The 5th. No. Hi. I'm gonna... Okay. Meat floors, meat floors. This is something I continuously have for some reason. Look, at this point I could build a whole mansion out of meat using the meat I find in games. Okay, so we got all the hands, right? Okay. So we need to take out 2. Yeah! I know more than the others, but I won't tell you. He spent too much time alone thinking, and that accelerated his downfall. A terrible thing befell the woman he claimed to have loved. It consumed him his every waking moment, whether or not he had been loved back. The depression lost him his job, and his home turned a sad wreck of a human being into a sadder, hollower thing. His focus, his obsession, never strayed. She was gone from his life, and as far as he was concerned, that was all that mattered. Even when a family member took him in and sheltered him, he all but ignored them, so entrapped with himself was he. I see. Okay. Is that the librarian? Okay. Oh, well. Apparently the librarian's too gross to go. Okay. Well, I tried. Whoop. Well, I got the cabinet, which is good. Go here? Oh. Hello. Don't listen to them if they can't help it. You and me, we're birds of a feather, I can tell. Better to pull the covers over your head and cover your ears in case you hear something you don't wanna. Sit down and let the inevitable wash over you. I take this fate to turning into one of those husks. Brr, gives me shivers. So we got one. You just
find nothing. Everything is.
Rolodex.
Can harm. Stop thinking. Everything is. Find nothing. Can harm. You just. Stop thinking.
Whoops. Play dumb all you like. The librarian already knows your body, inside and out. Ooh, kinky. He spent all of his time searching and eventually he found his goal. Ew, I'm too gay for this. There are places, even in the digital world, where things are not meant for mortal eyes lurk. He caught only the slightest glimpse of one such place, and it was enough. The eyes of the librarian were upon him. From that point forward, what happened was destined to happen, and worst of all, he would never find the knowledge he sought. Maybe it's better that way. I mean, was I searching for knowledge? Okay. So... Did I do it? I think I did it. Okay. Oh. I got my Rolodex! So, hello. Hello. You the librarian? Looking for a shelf, probably. I had to guess. Some kind of is this the children's section or something? You know how they sometimes got like that fake indoor garden thing going for children's sections? Is that what this is? You got some teratomas. You might want to get that checked. Fascinating. Okay. I don't quite know which way we need to go next. Let's take the stairs. Whee! Woo! Where are we? Ah. Right? All good? Oh, yep. Though, I don't have the last one yet. There we go. There we go. I still need, the shelving. There's just like a little bit of goo right there. Watch out for the wee bit of goo. You're gonna get it on the shoe, on your shoe, and then it's gonna track everywhere. Alright. So which way would be forward? That's stairs. Here? Whee! Ew. More teratoma. You got some, goo on your, ceiling chairs here. A bit of a odd textured stutter. If this place were a mind, it would not be pure. The answer to the path ahead is embedded in a column of red flesh. Well, that's pretty straightforward. Just in case, make sure we don't miss it. The shelving. It's locked. Shelving. Making sure not missing any shelving. Need a tiny shelf? I think it's a shelf anyway. Alright. would be in here, right? So. No? Oh. Brass key. Whoop. No, wait. Got key. Key! Yeah, back here, right? Whoop. Okay. We doing good? Seems pure, but there are cracks, memories of other misdeeds of evil committed. Okay. Either way, I got a card holder. It wasn't a shelf, it was a card holder. And we have a number code we need to figure out. Nothing legible here. Oh, this man is judging me. Oh, his eyes follow you. Or something. Yeah, they do. It's kind of wonky, though. Wasting all your ink. Wasting all your ink. Wasting more ink. That's weird. One's bloody, one's not. Three, two? No, because they're 4. Okay. Wait. 1, 4, 3, 1. 1, 4, 3, 1? Question mark? 1, 4, 3, 1. No. I think 1. The first one. Oh, there it goes. So it counted everything. You little shit. That's me. Look, like you hadn't done enough already. Now I'm trapped to your goddamn to repeat this shit like I'm a goddamn tape recorder. If you had an ounce of remorse, you'd dash your brains out on the nearest wall. Nope. He was never much good at forming connections with people, and this time wasn't any different. That woman who'd walked into his life spent a night and a half with him and recognized him for what he was, an empty, half-formed piece of sentient scum. Naturally, it took eons more from their brief tryst than she ever intended. Spent days upon days picking their every second together apart, thinking about what he could have done differently. Not once did he even consider what he should have known from the first place. That there was just wasn't anything to him. He wasn't a person enough for himself, let alone another. Love yourself before you can love others. Let's go. What? Oh. Hey, I'm a bit lost. I seem to be kind of destroying the fabric of reality a wee bit. How do I get back to the room? I have the card holder now. I need to get back to the room. Get out of... There's still the teratomas in the way. Okay, so there's the phones. That's one way. There's the chess pieces. I think this is the way. Oh, wait. Going through the door again may be the way, actually. No! Well, shit! Alright, so I think it's chess pieces. Let's go. I might be wrong. I haven't really been paying attention. Goodbye! Oh, no. This is the wrong place. Okay. No. It's fine. It's fine. Actually, wait. Didn't one of these go to... Is this one? Yeah. Nope. Okay. You know what? No, that's fine. We're back here. We're back here. We just gotta figure it out. Is this the goo pit, or I don't even recognize this one. Oh well, let's go. Whee! Oh. Watch your legs. Oh, there we go. Wah. I knew you'd come. Very well, I'll speak. He was always inclined towards solitude, not that he had any choice in the matter. In fact, if he had, perhaps solitude would not have been his lot. But he was terrible with words, worse when speaking. It wasn't too much of a matter of laughter at his expense. He was merely a curiosity, an ingrown, strange thing, vaguely uncomfortable, but otherwise without note. There was one exception to his lonely existence. As he aged, he found himself in the position of an archivist, surrounded only by dust, dead things, dead words. Though he had grown used to the solitude, he hated it with a burning, quiet passion. Thus, when a graduate student about his age came to plumb the dry and dead things, he forced himself to strike up conversation with her. To his delight, she returned his words, and for the first time in ages, he felt his heart beat a little faster. Okay, so from what I gather, I haven't really been paying attention, but from what I gather, there was a creeper kind of dude who eventually became an archivist at a library. Because he was so, like, he was alone throughout all of his life, and as an old man, he became an archivist. He talked to a graduate student who had come in to the library, and they started a conversation or whatever, and then when he tried to let it become more, she got creeped out and was like, nah, and so he kind of like mulled over why she rejected him, and he never realized it was because he was alone. He was a creeper with like not much to him, and I'm not quite sure after that. Like I said, I wasn't really paying attention as much as I probably should have. I didn't realize they were cohesive until probably too late. All right, I did it. Do you need something? I got the place organized. Well, I organized it. Bam. Now what? Can I take the stairs? No? Okay. Did I do this for the sake of doing it? Probably. Eee. Oh! Here we go. Hello? Something to something you. I think the last ones are to love you or something like that, or to hate you. It's a lot of screwdrivers. Oh, wait, there was something this time. What is that? Stapler? He was aware enough to be jealous, though she rebuked his advances, though she suggested the two of them never see each other again. It was, of course, not enough for him. He would come by daily, nightly. When she locked the door, he would continue to bang on it. When she called the police, he would still find ways to watch from afar, until one night, that is, when he watched an unknown foreign shape enter her abode. Though he could only barely make the silhouette out, he could tell it was a man, and that was enough to send him into a rage. The authorities arrived too late on scene to save anyone, though the fire was contained. The victims died of smoke inhalation. Somehow, they hadn't been able to open the front door. The screwdriver keeping it jammed was no longer at the scene of the crime, of course. Is this about us? Because if so, that's pretty bad. Shit, shit, shit. What? When I opened my eyes, I found myself in an empty road in a desolate place. There was a faint inferior quality to everything. It didn't fill me with confidence. In the back of my head, I felt a thought burn, like a fallen ember from the end of a cigarette. Was I free, or was I still trapped within the library's vast expanse? How could I tell, even if I arrived home with everything was as it had been? How could I know if the librarian's voice wouldn't just be on the other side of every door, of every window, forever? I guess it doesn't matter either way. At the end of everything, I never found what I come to the library to gain. For the rest of my life, I think I'll find myself wondering just what it was that I missed. Perhaps the failure was a blessing, empty as I find myself left. Perhaps there was something even worse waiting for me if I had only looked a little deeper. Okay. But I doubt it. Okay, that was interesting. I wonder what would have happened if we knew the password for that one door. And I wonder if it's connected with what the librarian wanted to give me at the beginning. Eating juicy meat, production now. Alright, I'm gonna call it there. I was kind of planning of going back and showing off the different things I did or didn't do. But after thinking about it and waiting for the phone to ring at the beginning again, the older phone, and it never did. I don't know what I did before to activate that, but whoops. I decided it would be better if I leave that for you guys. So you guys, this game is free. It is available on Itchio. I will have a link for it down below in the description, like I do with these random horror games in general. And I want you guys to go, if you're curious, if this was interesting to you and you're curious to see the things I didn't show off, I highly recommend you give it a try yourself. You might be surprised at what you find. With that in mind, from what I did see, I did really enjoy it. I will say that, I don't know if I just had the good mind space or what, but I felt the puzzles were very straightforward. I had, like, barely any need to stop and think about them, but I don't, like I said, I don't know if that's because my... Excuse me, I'm trying to do an outro. I don't know if that was because of my mind being in the right space or what. But overall, I did very much enjoy it. The visuals were pretty cool, and it was, you know, pretty interesting. I do recommend this, you know. Once again, if you are interested in this game, either to do something differently or to just try it yourself, I highly recommend you give it a download. Link down below once again. Alright, and I think I'm gonna call it there for today. Thank you guys so much for coming by. Please join me next time. I love you, and bye bye. You can go now. Okay.